Hey guys, welcome back to another What's for Dinner. Actually, I'm restarting it. I've just decided that this is something that I wanted to show you guys what we're having for dinner. We went grocery shopping today, and so we have lots on the meal plan for the next 2 to 3 weeks at least. So I thought I would start off with tonight's dinner. So we are doing a classic fish taco. I found this recipe on Pinterest a while back. I will link it down below. We've modified it a little bit. I am using Carb Sense flour tortillas, so they're way lower in carbs than regular tortillas. The other thing we adapted was, I think on the post, it was our already blackened tilapia, which is what we've actually purchased before. Today was the first time that we purchased just tilapia fillets and the blackening season from HEB, and it tastes, I mean, the exact same. It's super good. So I have about 6 ounces of tilapia with the blackening season, and then I use the pre-shredded cabbage. It has the purple and white cabbage. I saute it with a little bit, like on the recipe it just calls to stir it with lemon juice, lemon juice. I saute it up a little bit with lemon juice, a little bit of garlic, and then I pour on, again, the recipe has where you make your own avocado salsa. I use the Bolt House Farm cilantro avocado dressing, which is something that, yeah, it's that one right there, the Bolt House cilantro avocado yogurt dressing. So it's a little bit lower in calories, lower in carbs, you know, all those good things. And I pour it right on top. Usually 2 tacos is my limit. Sometimes I'll only eat 1 tortilla and eat this stuff out of the other one and not get the second tortilla. But I'm hungry tonight, so that is what's for dinner on this dreary, lazy Friday. Tonight's dinner is fresh out, off the oven, off the stove, whatever. It is pretty simple, something that I go to quite frequently when I have no idea what to eat. This is I use various types of sausage, but this sausage in particular is the Hillshire Farms turkey sausage. And I cooked up an entire link. I think it was about 12 to 14 ounces, and then I used 3 zucchinis and the rest, and I split that for a meal. On mine, I put a couple tablespoons of the Olive Garden light Italian dressing, seasoned it up with salt and pepper, some garlic powder, onion powder, and it may not look that appealing, but it's actually very delicious. So that is what's for dinner tonight. Okay, so for tonight's dinner, the girls are actually having tacos, like tacos, and I went ahead and did a taco salad. This looks huge, but I put 2 cups of lettuce, shredded lettuce on the bottom, 4 ounces of extra lean ground beef that I just seasoned up with regular seasoning and taco seasoning. I have half a cup of riced cauliflower, Mexican riced cauliflower. Half a cup of so it's a 1/4 cup of black beans, 1/4 cup of corn, 2 tablespoons of Colby Jack shredded cheese, and about 1/4 of an avocado. And I may put a little bit of taco sauce. I try and stay away from stuff like this because it has a lot of sodium in it, but I may put a tablespoon or 2 of taco sauce just right on top. But this is my own way of having a Mexican food type night. I also like doing this with shredded chicken, the chicken salsa that I put in the crock pot. I like doing this exact same thing. So I'll have lettuce. I may not have lettuce, but I have plenty of romaine and a head of lettuce that I can cut up. I have meat left over. I'll have beans and corn left over. I'll have some of this left over. So if I do salsa chicken tomorrow or the next day, I could have it left over. So that is what's for dinner tonight. It looks delicious. I can't wait to dig in. Tonight for dinner, I totally forgot to record. As you can see, I already dug into 1 taco, but it is salsa chicken, crock pot salsa chicken with some cream cheese and a taco shell. So I know this plate's not too appealing, sorry about that, but this is just a regular taco shell. I skipped out on the taco shells last night for dinner with taco salad, and I did a taco salad. I worked out really hard today. So I was like, you know what, I need a little bit of carbs in my life. So I opted for regular taco shells tonight. But I just did 3 large chicken breasts, a whole jar of mild salsa, and like 2/3 of a block of cream cheese in the crock pot on low for about 6 hours, shredded it up, put it in there. It literally needs nothing. It is super, super good. Everyone loves it. All the children love it.
I already finished mine.
Emmy already finished her plate. Everyone really liked it. Autumn, you digging in, Mama? Is it good? Yeah. So yeah, that is what's for dinner tonight. Very super easy. I came home from the gym and I put in the chicken dumped in a jar of salsa, dumped in the cream cheese, and 6 hours later it was done. Voila. So glad. Thank you, Mahina Bini, for my crock pot. I love crock pot meals, and this one was super simple. So that is what's for dinner tonight. For dinner tonight is garlic Parmesan chicken wings. These I made at home. I made my own sauce. I tossed them. I put them in the oven, and they look and smell delicious. So I served myself 5. I don't really want with the girls. I gave them macaroni left over from the other night's lunch, or the other day's lunch. I'm not eating macaroni, and I don't really feel like eating anything else with it. Clearly, if you were at Wingstop or something, this would come with vegetables or fries, or vegetables and fries, ranch, but these actually look very good. I'm surprised. I've never made wings at home before. So yeah, they look delicious. I'm ready to dig in and see what they taste like. Dinner tonight is lettuce wraps. We use a head of iceberg lettuce and just kind of chop it up so it's like mismatched pieces here. You see, and I just toss the meat in. So it's extra lean ground beef. I use a bag of cabbage, pre-shredded cabbage. We shredded up a carrot. I use a little bit of soy sauce and a little bit of sweet and sour mixed in there. Top it off with some peanuts for a pretty good low carb dinner. And this is a family favorite of ours too. And whatever I can't pick up in my lettuce wrap, I usually just grab a fork and eat the rest of it like that. But super good. We had this on vacation. Everyone loved it. And that's what's for dinner tonight. For dinner tonight, we are doing salmon fillets. I had just a regular salmon fillet. I went ahead and kind of rubbed in my own seasoning. We used olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and parsley. And I just kind of massaged it into the fish and then baked it. I actually did a 1-sheet bake for all of these things. I put them on the same sheet, stuck them in the oven for 350 for 30-40 minutes, and they came out just fine. So I have about 4.5 ounces of salmon, a cup of diced sweet potatoes, again seasoned with olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then some string green beans, or I guess they're just regular green beans, again seasoned with olive oil and salt and pepper. So that's what's for dinner tonight. Looks delicious. This one's always a favorite of the families. Can't wait to dig in.